What's going on, everybody? Wow time here. Another live stream, sort of sporadic this week, but I like it. Building the community, hanging out, having a good time. What's going on? We are just tying up some loose ends here, basically. Getting some Genesis motes. I really need a bunch of ciphers of the first ones. I need 700 of them, is what I need. If I get 700 of them, then I can buy a chest that has a chance to have the glimmer of satisfaction in it. Because if not, to get the glimmer, I basically have to just sit in Zerath Mortis and eat a well-fed buff a bunch of times. Which may be how I have to do it. Forgotten treasure showed up somewhere. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I'm also waiting on one of these rares to spawn still. Let's open this up. Got 9, and then let's go ahead and switch realms real quick. See if it'll pop up again. No, sometimes you get lucky and it's like in 2 different realms and you can double pick them, but that's not how it happened that time. Hello, hello. So I think I might just give it a shot here. What is this? The core. I don't think I need anything at the core. What does it drop? What kind of unformed lattice? I don't think so. I don't really need it. We'll leave it be. Plus, it'll take forever to kill that thing. What does this one drop? Raptora lattice and a glimmer of motion. I just need the glimmer of satisfaction is really the only one that I need. So let's go for that real quick. Container, that's the one you gotta kill all that stuff. So let's go sit over here and eat and try to get our glimmer of satisfaction and hope that the last boss pops up. And then after that, we're gonna run for a little bit of transmog, and then I think actually I might do some skinning today because I'm pretty sure Knot Hide Leather is up to like 5 gold a piece, which is gonna be really good on several different farms. Forged Spitefly. That sounds like a crap. I'm not on a flying mount. Sounds like a mount. Yeah, it was definitely a mount to turn in to learn how to craft. I got 600 motes. So I want to hold on to them. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a Varuth drop right here. That'd be cool, right? Sold my last one for 337 something K. Nope, none there. Alright, let's find a place where we're not gonna pull anything. Actually, you think we're safe up here? This looks safe, right? I think we might need some proto flesh. Let's get rid of some of this. Clear up our bags a little bit. Sell all this stuff. Probably just gonna sell this, sell off the meat. We'll auction off. I don't know if anybody will buy these or not. It's pretty late in the expansion, like the day before, but I've been surprised that people are still buying them anyway. Percent. Nope, we don't want that. Do this. We sell this off, sell this, sell this. Ooh, strange goop. Yes, please. Let's see if we can sell that for 72. Yep. That would be nice. And we still have one left. Okay. Sell that, sell that, sell that. We'll put this on the auction house. Sell this. Okay, proto flesh. Let's see if we have any. We have 20. And I don't know how many does it take for the soup? I think it takes more than 20. Yeah, it definitely takes more than 20. So let's buy some more. Should buy 100 of them. Alright, now we're gonna need to open up our mailbox here. All bought. All expand. Well, we're still selling the greens from Zereth Mortis, 865. That was just today that sold. So that's surprising. What is this? Sort of glitch. Okay. Alright, so basically, this farm is to get the glimmer of satisfaction, and you essentially just eat until you get well fed, and then you click off, and then you eat again, and that has a chance to proc it. But if it procs, the pet goes for like 45 to 70k. It's just unfortunate that it's such a, like this is all you do, right? Not very exciting. So you just, what you're doing is you're just basically, you keep eating to get the well-fed buff over and over. I've heard you have to be in the raid, but then I've also heard a lot of people say they got it just in Zereth Mortis. So if we sit out here, I need one of these guys to spawn, so maybe we'll get lucky. So we're sort of doing two things at once here. Everybody got their mains picked out for tomorrow. I've heard people say that they've had to eat like more than 100 of these, and these things last for 10 minutes. So that's crazy. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for me. So we'll wait until this is gone. Then we'll go craft some of the pets, and then we'll try to grab the shoulders from the Antorus raid, which people have been having a lot of luck with, just not me. And yeah, then maybe do some leather farming if that's how it goes. Because like I said, knot hide leather was up earlier today. It was selling for like 5 gold a piece, which is pretty major, because it's normally like 2. I've been having horrible luck lately though with this RNG stuff. RNG has not been friendly to me lately. So you can get these glimmers also from buying these caches, but you need 700 ciphers of the first ones to get a cache, and that's not something you can farm very easily, right? 700. Dragonflight for professions first. First, I'm going with my druid to do skinning and mining, and probably some awakened essence farming, because those prices are going to be insane at the start. I'm assuming if it's like, this is my 5th expansion playing at the start of, so but it's everybody's first expansion playing with a region-wide auction house at the start of an expansion. So I'm going to do that, and then I think the plan right now is to go into blacksmithing. But I may do jewel crafting or leatherworking as well. Start off with. It's going to depend on how long it takes to get what you need, right? So I might start like on blacksmithing and get all of the base items that you can sell in the auction house, and not go too deep into specialization on any one of them until I figure out which one I do. So I might do the base level on a bunch of them, and then sort of feel it out on my own. Glimmer of Renewal. I think that one actually has a really high sell cost too. How about you, Canadian? What are your professions? What are you planning on? This is a ridiculous glimmer to have in the game. Like, to have a random chance at getting it from a well-fed buff from a cauldron or a feast. It's goofy. Staking BS or inscription, not sure if it's worth to go full gathering first. Yeah. The way I see it is that instead of getting all like FOMO'd out, right? Like getting all anxious about it and stuff like that, trying to get like the first one to have the top gear out. That's never going to be me, just because of my my work schedule and the stuff I have going on in real life. So I'm going to take it in level. And gathering, it's good because you can gather as you level, right? So I'm going to do that and hope for the best. So there'll be plenty of time to make gold with crafting. But I think that the map prices are going to be at a peak for like the first week or two, and then go down, where I think the crafting costs will probably not take as hard of a dip. Just my opinion, though. It's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, because of the blacksmithing, you can go like multiple directions too, right? Like armor, weapons, or like whatever the other one is, making like sharpening stones and stuff. But I was watching. I forget who I was watching. Might have been Mantheon, who was saying that like the crafting professions aren't really going to be all that friendly for alts, because a lot of the stuff you need to like log in and just to like make a cooldown on a high quality item, like you need to actually put more playtime in the character to do that. What's going on, AJ? I haven't played since Pandaria. Wow. Yeah, I loved Pandaria. You've been gone a while, man. Welcome back. Blank, blank, what's happening? AJ, today I'm just same stuff, buddy. I'm just clearing up some stuff. I'm using this last soup here to try to get the glimmer of satisfaction. I did manage to get 600 Genesis motes, so I can turn them into some pets. I'm waiting while I'm eating to get this glimmer, hoping one of these bosses will drop. Then I'm gonna do. Okay, so they did, but it's not the one that I need. That sucks. I need high reaver. But which one drops? Which one drops the mount? Does this guy drop a mount? Man, if that was high reaver, that would have been awesome. Yeah, still in the satisfaction grind. I'm also still trying to get shoulders from the in Taurus. I've probably ran that thing. I probably have 150, 170 runs in. So I'm gonna keep at it though. I'm gonna give it another run here, and then I was saying that not hide leather is actually up right now to almost 5 gold. So I might go do some leather farming as well. I'll run down here and kill this guy when I get a chance. Grappling Gauntlet. That's all that he drops? I don't think it exists. I don't think the glimmer exists. I think it's a farce. I think it's made up. Yeah, no, in the shoulders. So Pablo, I've had several people for sure claim that they've gotten them. So I know that they exist out in the world. I just, I haven't gotten them. Alright, let's go down here and kill this guy. Marzan. I don't need Marzan. I hate just waiting on one rare that you need for the dang Staff of the Bro. I can't sell that though. Where was I at? Up here? Yep. This thing ought to be almost done. Speaking of our gold, yeah. He has 140 gold to vendor. Plus, well, I mean, I've already got the transmog for it, but. Farms there more at the time for Dragonflight after getting my Shammy to 60 from 42. Yeah, Zareth Mortis farm is going to be good going forward, I think, too. Hey, don't forget, everybody, that tomorrow when Dragonflight, I forget what time, but when it releases, you can follow people who are offering the Twitch drop, and you got to watch them for 4 hours, and then you can get the Feldrake, and I think the pet, too. But yeah, this farm is going to be good, even when it's not current. Supposed to, with one of the guilds I'm in, supposed to try to go at 9 o'clock tonight and try to down the heroic jailer and get the mount. Yeah, the TCG mount, I'm just gonna pull it up in the background probably. Yeah, the moats are, I wonder what they're gonna do with the moats in Dragonflight. If they're gonna leave the drop rate the same, if they're gonna increase them or what. And we've been having this discussion too in Discord and in live stream when we're farming the shoulders, on whether or not non-leather wearers can get them. I'm thinking that they can, but other people are thinking that they can't. And so when you try to search it, Blizzard is 100% unclear about it. They do have a thing that in Legacy, I put it in Discord, it talks about Legacy loot rules, and it says that you do not need to be a specific class for the items to drop, but we don't know if that means for BOE trash or if that means for boss trash. I think it's going to be, or boss loot. I think it's for everything. It doesn't say it's not, so that's what I'm guessing, but there's some confusion. So like nobody really knows. And if you look up the shoulders on Wowhead to try to get an answer, all you'll find is other people asking the same question and no answers. So like that answer doesn't exist. I actually opened up a ticket about it today and maybe I can get some answers. Waiting for food. Alright. Let's see. We need to go. Let's go turn these quests in real quick to get them out of our quest log. Yeah, hopefully they don't really have, I don't think they really have a ticket thing to be like, hey, here's a general question. So I had to put it as in like I didn't get loot and then ask them the question. So maybe they'll Maybe they'll answer it. Here's some of the mounts we can get. What's this one look like? Okay. Am I close to getting any of these? Let's see. Death Runner, Sunder. I could actually, I'm close to making this one, but I can't sell it, so I'm not interested in it right now. So we're gonna go to the pet one. Who's this big old guy? Yeah, they'll probably close it with a generic response. That's how, and it takes them like 2 days to do it too. It'll take them 2 days to respond back with everything is working as intended. Good night. Like, who on your team is getting paid to answer these questions, right? Oh my gosh! Okay, I didn't take that much damage. Alright, the thing that sucks is that we're going to have to find a mailbox because mine's on cooldown. Let's see, gotta love, there's nothing to see here, everything is working as intended. These are not the choice you're looking for. Yes. Waves hand. DPS live with the healer in a dungeon and clutch out. Yeah, my clutch moments are always everybody dies except for me as the tank, and I end up clearing it like a boss. I want to make this one. I think this is an expensive one. Let's see. And then we might as well just make this one, right? Because we have the stuff for it, and I don't have to like go buy anything. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Why is it not? Oh man, why is there some stupid add-on? It's not letting me see it. Yeah. Oh yeah, growl. Well, that. Okay, so yeah, growl for pets can be useful in those situations. It can also be really useful in PvP situations. Okay, so clearly some add-on somewhere is preventing me from seeing my pets, and I have no idea which add-on it is, and that's super annoying. Like, I haven't changed anything since yesterday. Let's see. There's one that is like a pet tracker, peddler, palm plater. Is there one that's called like cage battle pets or something? Oh, nice. You had a glimmer of satisfaction? Dude, that's awesome. That's good gold right there. It's easy. Garrison commander. What could it be screwing up my... I want to disable all my add-ons, man. Battle cage. Yeah, that's probably it. That's what I think. That's what I was looking for, actually. Yeah, I'll check it. Yeah, let's try that. I like this song. Okay, let's see if that did it. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh. It wasn't even an add-on. I had it filtered wrong. Alright, hard game. Okay, let's put this in a cage. And then let's put this in a cage. Okay. Now, let's just go out here and get them listed real quick. Sell 25k. Yeah, I'll do that one. And then the archetype. Where's my other one at? 7k. Yeah, that sounds good. What's going on, Adam? Yeah, stupid filter. TSM gives you an error when you try to open the pet crafting table. Yeah, I stopped using TSM to try to open the cipher stuff. It was doing the same to me. All right, Deadly Wedgie. Let's go for these shoulders here. Blank. Yeah, aren't those swords sick? Those come from Hyrukin, the like little jellyfish guy that drops them out. Did they drop for you? All right, Adam, were you on a leather worker? That's what we need to know. That's what no one that plays the game knows. Purple and green, that's fine for me, buddy. I've got close to probably 170 or 180 runs, and I have not gotten any of them. It was on a druid, okay. Alright. Yeah, leather user. We need some bona fide evidence of somebody running a non-leatherware and dropping it. Well, here's another way. Okay, here's how else we can figure it out. You know how people are like, oh, I got a bunch of other BOEs while I was trying to get the shoulders as well, which I haven't gotten one BOE. If you get any kind of BOE from trash in a Legion dungeon that is not your class type, I need to know about it, because that would pretty much confirm it for me. 12 runs and 20 plus now working on it on the warrior. Okay, I'm trying not to be mad at that. I'm trying to be the I don't know what I'm doing, I can just hearth. I'm trying to be the that's good for you kind of guy, but I don't think they're gonna drop from me, man. I don't think they exist. Something's wrong with my game. I'm afraid to run one on my warrior or anything for testing because I haven't even got them on my normal one yet. But I have determined, okay, this is one thing that I've figured out. So we figured this. You can go and kill the bosses in LFR and re-queue. So, oh, watch this. Let's see what this guy's farming. So you can kill the bosses. So you can go up to the second boss. And then if you kill the second boss, there's some more mobs actually. So if you kill these and back out, it takes about 40 seconds. So you can get 10 in 10 minutes. If you kill these and then you go further, it takes me about 3 minutes. So you could do more mobs in 3-minute runs on LFR. Of course, my buttons don't work because of an add-on. My gosh, this is ridiculous. At what point are these add-ons gonna be caught up? Is what I want to know. Yeah, if anybody has any proof that you've gotten a BOE trash from Legion raids that is not your character's spec, then we need to figure it out. Okay, so you can actually kill these guys, and then you come down here and you actually get 2 more packs. So you can do 2 more packs for like 2 extra minutes. So if you've only got like 10 minutes to run this stuff, then just doing the first ones is going to be where it's at. But if you've got like 30 minutes to run them, then you can double them up. And there's another Doom, the Doom Walker or something is what it is. They have a higher drop chance to drop them, so it might even be worth it. I'm gonna run this until I get it though. I've been trying. Farmed on my hunter and got the mail chest. Okay. Farmed on the hunter and got the mail chest. That still doesn't verify because like that could have just been the one that dropped, you know what I'm saying? Like, so having it drop on your spec doesn't actually prove that it's only dropping at that. We need to have something that says I ran it on a leather worker and got a mail chest or something like that. So see, look, you can get this pack here, which is a pretty decent pack. And then there's another pack down here. Okay? And so you can get 2 more packs for like 2 extra minutes. Try it on your rogue. Yep. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, that doesn't mean that you have to be on that class. The only thing that I can find on Blizzard is something that says you don't have to be on your class, but it doesn't specify if it's raid a boss or raid trash. You know what I mean? Because I haven't had anything drop. Literally, I haven't had anything drop on any class to verify it. I got a fell pull. So I'm not sure. I've got a ticket open. Hopefully Blizzard gives us a decent answer. I'm running it on a leather worker or on a leather wearer just because they're typically the fastest to farm. And I have several of them. But the video I put out, a lot of people are asking that question, and I don't really have a good answer. because there's not a good answer out there that exists. Yeah. Because legacy loot, it tells you what legacy loot is, right? So the theory behind this is that these raids were personal loot. And so you can only get personal loot from, it's going to have to be your class or whatever, right? Or at least your specific type. However, when you come down here, legacy loot gets enabled, right? So does legacy loot rules apply to trash? I think so, but I have no confirmation at all. And it's frustrating that there's not a good answer. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that frustrating? like I like Blizzard, and I like World of Warcraft. Been playing it a long time, but I mean they've got their flaws, right? And this is one of them. I don't think that they should tell you everything because there's like some secrets in the game that make it like fun to figure out. But I think something like this they should make clear. Yes, Claudio. There are several people in the chat and in Discord and on YouTube that have gotten them after 20 runs, 10 runs, whatever. I'm going on to like 170, 180 runs and I have not gotten them yet. So I'm determined. So see this? Getting these extra mobs here. It's worth it right now because I got the time to do it. But this is something that I typically do in the morning. I'll just run those first 2 packs. Takes like 10 minutes. I stopped about 40 or so, but was going to the PvE first boss runs. I'm committed. Trying the mythic one. I wonder if, I don't think that this is true, but I wonder if they have a higher chance to drop on mythic. I don't think so. I think the drop chance is the same. And then if you kill the dogs, there's actually a couple packs past there as well. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Leather. Okay. So, still not 100%, right? This still doesn't mean that you have to be leatherware and you can't get anything else, right? But that is my first BOE that I got, so that's exciting. But I thought it was the shoulders, but it wasn't. It was just some purple boots with a horrible sell rate, but maybe they'll sell. Yeah, it's definitely going to be slower to kill for sure. So what we want to do is we want to send these out to our bank tune so I don't have to be bothered with this guy here. So we're going to do send mail. Who's my bank sandwich? 50,000. Really low sell rate though. Doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt to hit a button and repost it every 24 hours. So I was here the other day, and I've been asking people, right? Like I'm gonna ask this guy. I was asking, hey, what are you running? And they were like, oh, just doing some BOE farms. I'm like, oh, cool, what for? So they're like, oh, in Antorus for the shoulders. I was like, that's neat. Where'd you hear about that farm? They're like, oh, my friend showed me some YouTube video. I was like, do you remember who it was that you watched? And they were like, I think it was WoW Time on YouTube. And I was like, in-game recognition, check. Haters on the videos, check. I've pretty much made it. Like, I'm there, guys, and you all are part of that. I've arrived. We're taking off now. I'm being silly, but it was definitely cool to have that in game. Somebody be like, "Oh yeah, from WoW Time." So I told him, I was like, "It is I. It's WoW Time here." Yes, he was like, "Oh hey." So I mean, it's not like you saw, you know, George Clooney or one of the Jonas Brothers, I guess, but. Yeah. What's going on, Boofy? Made it, man. We're there. So I'll tell you this. I was the last video that I put up about running for these. It's been my best video to date, and I always watch, like, I'll watch other gold makers and stuff too. By the way, Boofy's got a channel as well. But I watch a lot of like making YouTube videos and stuff like that, like how to do it and optimize and all that kind of stuff. And they were like, when you scroll through YouTube, you know how you see the thumbnail and then it starts playing. and it was talking about like piquing people's curiosity. So I used one of the recommended like key terms, like I can't believe I didn't, or I regret not doing. And then I actually edited a little spot to put it into the start of that video. And it's been up not even 48 hours, and it's got like 15,000 views. And it's like 120 subs or something from it, which is like phenomenal. So I know I can't expect that every time, and it's always just going to be that one video that you're not expecting to do anything, because the thumbnail was sort of crappy on it, honestly. That like takes off, but I appreciate everybody that's checked that out. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, 15. Hey, Adam, if they put them up there low like a goon, buy them out, brother. Yeah, the celeb was in Demon Hunter form. Maybe Boofy has some input. I don't know if you were a part of this conversation or not, but we're trying to determine whether or not you must be a leather wearer to have leather gear drop in Legacy Legion raids. The internet is unclear. We've got varying opinions from the community. Yeah, it definitely helps justify my playtime to my spouse, who supports me, by the way, which is really cool. You do have to be a leather user, pretty sure. Leather for leather, etc. Okay, now see. All right, like I'm not saying that that's not the case, but how do you know? Where is that? Where is that listed anywhere? That has to be how it is. Because on the bosses you get whatever, right? Like it drops everything, and in old world dungeons you get whatever from the trash. Yeah, Claudio, I know, I get it, but it would be nice if Blizzard would say that for sure. Because the only thing I can find, I'll pull it up here in a second. The only thing I can find is it saying otherwise. But people's experience seems to speak against that. Oh, you had a drop when it was current? Yeah. And it must be because, if that's the case, it must be because it's an instance, right? Because Varus Guillotine is a two-handed sword, and it can drop for, like, anybody, right? Yeah, so yeah. See, that, and that's where the confusion comes in, right? Like, come on, Blizzard. Let us know. We need to know. After I clear this out, I'll tell you what. The only thing that I was really able to find, actually. Gotta find somebody on Twitch. Do you guys have anybody on Twitch that you're gonna watch tomorrow for the TCG mount? I watched Dark Mech last time. See, this is why I don't like farming the whole instance, really, because like that, taking that amount of time, I hate that. Swifty. Yeah, yeah, watching. Yeah, I think last time I just left it up on my laptop. All right, so we're just gonna switch to killing the first two mobs because I want to move on to something else here, or the first two packs rather. Look at this tail. This is one thing I don't like about it is the tail. Look at it bobbing around. Burp, 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 burp. But other than that, I like the mount. Okay, nothing there. The shoulders don't drop from these guys, I don't think, but other BOEs do. You know what? Let's just go through here and then the other mobs. Let's do an extended kill for these other mobs here. Let's see. Alright, so if you really wanted to push it, you could get a few more mobs if you're trying to run 10 an hour. You could get a few more past here. Does anybody have these mounts, by the way? Any of y'all got the mounts? Lightless silk cloth flip continues in the last hour. Flipped over 30k lightless cloth. Yikes. Adam. Oh, they do drop from those mobs as well? Awesome. Well then, heck yeah, we need to be killing those too. But I don't think you can do that on normal or up. It just has to be LFR. Yeah. Alright, so let's go. Yes, it's more than 0. So see, look, there's another Demolisher here, so you can get this pack here. And then I don't know if these in here do or not, but here's definitely an extra pack here. And then there's this here. This raid was fun on current. Legion was one of the best raiding experiences I've had in the game, honestly. Let's see. If anybody needs any sticky volatile substance, I can hook you up. Let's see what's past here. Alright. Okay. So now let's just do the first couple packs. Let's see. Lights Breach. I think Dragonflight would be fun. I'm excited for sure. You think so, Blank Blank? Yes, I liked Legion a lot. Tomb of Sargeras was probably my favorite. The only raiding I've done here is I did the normal raids while they were faded. Oh my gosh. I did the normal raids while they were faded to get the mount. Yeah, I played MOP. MOP was fun too. Siege of Orgrimmar, I liked. Siege was a good one. Alright. Nothing there. Okay. But we've already crafted. We crafted some good. We crafted some good pets, right, to sell. Nighthold onwards. Really? You liked WOD rating? Yeah, I guess the rating wasn't bad. The dungeons weren't bad either in Draenor either, really. It's just I think a lot of people hated it because of the actual content. It felt very much like you would just log in, do your missions, and then that was it, right? It was just a lot to keep up, but that's sort of like an MMO anyway. I'll tell you what I hated about Draenor. You couldn't fly at the start, which is typical. But it was hard to get flying, and then you would die without flying, and like you would die and then spend 30 minutes walking around trying to figure out how to get back up to your corpse. 30 minutes might be a stretch, but it was so many hills and so many like mountains that it made it like super hard. I really like demon hunters, but I don't like being a non-human. That's my conundrum. Killing your own on Timeless Isles for the coins. Yeah, the demon hunter. Well, you can't really expand the demon hunter race option, I guess. But, well, I mean, I guess you could, but lore-wise, it makes sense to leave them how they are. Yeah, gold making was insane in Draenor, right? This is it. You guys ready? Oh, nope, that was just 3 gold. Goblin or a Worgen? I want to play a demon hunter human. I want to play a human everything. Johnny, what's going on, Johnny? You liked Kata? I started playing at the end of Kata just enough to remember where you were a hunter and you still needed like to get ammo. Like the DKs did. Yeah, so you could spin it like this, right? Like you could say, hey, there was some faction of human or whatever race. So the demon hunters, they followed Illidan, right? In Illidan, I actually love the Illidan story. This is really nerdy of me, but this is going to be the long way around my point, so bear with me. The Illidan story is pretty cool, right? A lot of the villain stories, like even Arthas, they were trying to do the right thing. Okay, so Illidan was tired of seeing his people get killed, and he was like, we're never going to beat them based on the power that we have. So we're going to use their power, the demon blood power, and we are going to use it for good. And basically that didn't work out for him. He got all jacked up, but his whole mission, his whole mind was consumed with nothing else but like defeating the bad guys. And in doing so, he became the bad guy. Now, he has a really, really good redemption arc, like really good. And when they go to Argus and they capture the light, one of the best cutscenes in all of WoW history, in my opinion. So we go in these quests, we get the light, and the light is talking to Illidan. And it's like, hey, you know, we're going to pretty much use you for our purpose now. And she grabs him up, and he's like fighting it off. And then the light thing, like the Naru or whatever it is like, you can be healed of your scars. And he's like, I am my scars. eye beams her, right? And then breaks it off. And I thought that having a tattoo that says I am my scars, like on my chest or somewhere, would be cool, because the backstory behind it would be that, but the greater meaning, the application for real life would be, don't like sell out who you are for gain, right? Don't make a deal with the devil, kind of thing. Anyway, all that to say, they could have another class of demon hunter if, say for example, there were some humans that were like, yeah, we think Illidan's on the right path here, and there was some group that went with him, decided to follow him and take the demon blood and then that kind of thing. That was a long way to get to where I was going, but I think that would be cool. Let's see. Human DH would be fine. Want the demonic panda. Illidan was clearly defending against the aggressive Chandelar. He was the good guy there. What's going on, Jay Allard? Yeah, man, 24 hours. It's supposed to release at 6 o'clock my time, but the maintenance is from 7 until like 11 my time. So the maintenance would be done. So is the game not going to be down? We're going to be able to play and then it's going to come out? I wouldn't think so, but yes, Jay, that was the. I've got 4 tattoos, and I haven't had one in a while. You got to make the time to go get it. You know, it's not something I'm super interested in. But if I did, I think that's what it would be, and that would be the storyline behind it. Yeah. Because that's sort of it. Like if I ever like grow up, right? Like I'm 37 right now, but if I ever get older, and I don't want to be like, hey, I used to play video games all the time. Like if you got like a Horde or Alliance tattoo, I feel like that would be something that's very, very specific, that couldn't translate into literally anything else, really. So I figured if I got something like I Am My Scars, it is it's a lore story arc from Legion, but that can be translated into multiple things like in life, right? I know that's a little heady for what we're doing here, but 26 hours. I don't know, I'm ready. So Erosium over at Erosium's channel, he had a community post up about, I think he's planning on leveling all the way through, right, going live. And he said Pharaoh or Guardian Druid or Fury or Prot Warrior, which are going to be my mains. So I told him that I didn't want to see him do either of those. I wanted to see him level as a Resto shot or as a Resto Druid. Yeah, islands can be pretty big stuff. Get the game for free. Yeah, Adam, that's where I feel you there. That's why I'm gonna do gathering at the start, and then I'm gonna do probably most of the professions as I level the characters. I'm gonna do the professions and just get their baseline stuff, and then that you can post on the auction house, and then try to figure out which ones I want to deep dive into. But the FOMO is for sure real. So I'm just posting. I mean, my blacksmith has been sort of garbage the past couple weeks as far as selling stuff, but I'm just keep posting here. We did have enough bloods to make a mount yesterday. Didn't sell anything yesterday. The whole day, all we sold was the Demon Steel bar. This actually worked out because I think we made 17 gold on each of these, right? So that was pretty good. The one thing I'm not super excited about is all the add-ons again being all screwed up. Like, anytime we get an update where TSM is behind, it's it sucks because we're so used to using Trade Skill Master, right? But the guys at TSM, guys and maybe girls, I don't know, the people at TSM, they really do a good job of working hard on this add-on. All right, let's see real quick while we're on this character if we can pick up some bloods. And yes, we can. Got a juicy one right here for 5 juicy bloods. So let's go. Well, actually, I had a good mission for him the other day, so let's do that. You guys like this fox mount? Isn't this cool? Look. That's a cool fox mount, right? After learning TSM, I can't play anymore without it. It's like after you get 2 monitors, can't go back to 1. What's going on, Panza? Yeah, I'm ready for Dragonflight, man. This mount came from the Rated Arena season in BFA, one of the seasons. You might be able to get it with a commendation, but you have to do Rated PvP. That's probably not a big market for everybody watching right now, I wouldn't think. But are you? This is my luck, guys. So this is why the shoulders have not dropped for me. Okay, this is why they haven't dropped, because I had a 94% chance of getting 12 bloods. 94%. And guess what happened? I failed the freaking mission. Even my followers are unlucky. Oh my god. Things just come harder for me. Jeez. Oh man. Blank, I completely forgot that Volpera are a race. But they can be good for farming, right? Because you can set up a camp, and it's like a second little Hearthstone if you want to farm something specific. We heard you like fox, so we put for you on your fox, so you can fox while you fox. And it leads me to the next question. What did the fox say? Y'all remember that? What did the fox say? I'm gonna guess those guys were not American. Just by the way it was all put together, it did not seem like an American produced thing. Yep, that's good, AJ. It's a good idea. Dude, I'm so salty. I missed out on those 12 bloods. 95% chance. I saw High Lord Demarius, which is the only thing I need left to get the mount for the meta achievement, die right in front of my eyes, on stream, by the way. His shoulders have not dropped. It's rough. It's rough out here for a while time. I will say, though, that I did get Baruth's Guillotine and sold it. And so later today, if you're not subbed to the channel, I would appreciate a sub. And if you click the little notification bell there, it's going to tell you when I put new videos out, go live, etc. I've got my weekly mailbox clear out coming today. It's actually rendering right now. My mailbox from the Zareth Mortis farm, I made 490 something thousand gold on the Zareth Mortis farm and the Strange Goop flips. So that'd be a good one to check out. It's my 30th mailbox opening, which means I've been doing YouTube for 30 weeks. I don't know how many months that is. 10? No. How long is 30 weeks? we're just going to divide it by what, 4? 7.5. Alright, everybody. Look at this. All these rings. I think I'm just going to have to vendor them. I don't think anybody's going to buy them. It's been a whole week and somebody bought one ring. So I think I'm just going to have to trash them. Norwegian, yeah. Yeah, if I had to guess, that would have been my guess, somewhere over that way. That Fox song was a true menace. They have 8 extra bag slots for free, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna run them this time, and then I'm just gonna sell them off. Yeah, seven, about 7 months, 7.5, something like that. I can't wait to get my TSM set up also for Dragonflight. I sold a Panther mount for crap gold. See, like this, all the Panthers right now, they're not even listing because they're cheaper than my lowest price. My lowest price is 130% of crafting. Look at this. It costs 22. The crafting cost for everybody in the entire region is the same, right? Because these are made with a 20k item from a vendor that you can't get a discount on, living steel, and some rubies, or whatever the gem color is. Those are all shared on the auction house with everybody. So everybody's going to have to pay 22,430 gold. And yet, we have people who are posting them for 25,000 gold. So people who are okay with spending 23,000 gold and making 1,000 gold. Like that's probably the worst possible way to make 1,000 gold. But thank goodness I have TSM up so that I don't make that mistake. I'm just gonna hold on to mine. So goofy. Dragonflight going to be real interesting with work orders. So my understanding with work orders is that you only use the work orders for BOP items, right? So before, if you wanted so you remember like in Legion, I guess, when you could make the very top tier, the top tier crafted things for blacksmithing, but you had to, for mail with blacksmithing, but you had to be a blacksmith. So my understanding is that like in Dragonflight, that you don't have to be tied to that profession. You can make top end gear and sell it via the work orders, but there's a lot of things that are BOE, so we're still going to be able to craft like basic swords, gear, stuff like that, and sell it on the auction house, which I think people are going to need. Oh, I finally sold a Styling Adventure hat for 3,800 gold. I did not get the TSM beta. I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a TSM beta. Yeah, farming their own mats versus buying them. Yep. Yes, Claudio, I sold that Styling Adventure hat for 3,800 gold, and I've had it listed for 2 months. So, one of the reasons I'm thinking about switching realms. Yep, 8G easy would be awesome. This video is almost ready to come out. I'll probably do that probably early. I might work on it next week just to tie it up. I've been running Iron Docks. I ran Iron Docks for 6 hours roughly, 60 runs, and it's been about a month of selling and reposting. So we're talking about 30 days of reposting everything. And as you can see, 60,640 gold. There's one mailbox clear out that had like 7,000 or 8,000 in it that I need to add to this for the video. But I mean, this was an interesting trial, right? Because transmog, yes, I know you have to have a bunch of transmog from a bunch of different places and that kind of stuff to be able to do it like effectively, right? But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it with a specific dungeon, Iron Docks, and see what it was worth. This is going to be realm specific, but so far, this is a preview into what's coming, right? But so far, I've made, just going to say probably 65, 70,000 gold in 3 weeks of continually posting Iron Docks items. Yeah, Claudio, do they sell fast? Because there's not a lot listed here either. So this isn't like, they're not low because of competition. I think it's just nobody wants it ever. One in about 1 to 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely worth keeping one up at all times then, for sure. Let's get all this posted. The thing I hate about transmog the most is reposting it. Reposting it is the worst. I'm scrolling right now. I am holding down control and rolling and scrolling my mouse wheel down as fast as it can go. Yep, Freddy, that's what I'm doing. Still hate it. Yep, I haven't clicked on it in a long time. I use the edit post button at top to change the price that it's posting at to the minimum listed. You know what? I don't think I've ever used this button ever. Yep. Yep. Alright, so look, I have 8 days left, so this is about 3 weeks. So I need to remember to do that, or that's going to start, those items are going to start disappearing. Tony Scott, I have not sold any recently because I have not crafted any recently. But in the past, yes, when I crafted them, I sell about one every 1 to 2 weeks. And you want to make sure, if you're crafting the sandstone drink, you want to make sure when you buy them, the vendor items, you're buying them with a goblin, or you have exalted reputation with Uldum, the BFA Uldum people, because you get a 15%, I think, discount, which makes it it's like a guaranteed 5,000 something extra gold when you sell it. And the cool thing is that now that you can trade items between Horde and Alliance, like I have a goblin specifically just to buy stuff from the vendors and get the discount, and then I'll send it to my Alliance to make it. So that's definitely the way to go with it. Strictly do raw gold farming. Okay. The auction house doesn't have to be. Here's my little guy that I look. I even named him Errand Boy. He just goes and buys my stuff. The auction house doesn't have to be confusing, especially if you're just like farming herbs or something. You just sell it on there. You don't have to worry about all that advanced crap. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna go get some water. Well, this guy looks cool. Hold on a second. Oh, I can't whisper them because they're Horde. Alright, I'm going to grab some water real quick. We're going to run for about 10 minutes. I think we're just going to do the first 2 packs here. See if we can get the shoulders. And then we're going to go do some skinning farming. Although, they jacked up the fire water, didn't they? Dang. I think it still might do it. Because not hide leather is not what it was before. Never mind. We might not do skinning. Okay, so literally, like 3 hours ago, not hide leather was selling for 5 gold. Like 3 hours ago. Now there's like almost what 6, 7, like maybe 10,000 selling for under that. I hate that so bad. Let's see. Wind scales are selling for 50. And Nether Drake. Nether Dragon. Let's see. There's Nether Dragon scales on here somewhere, I thought. There we go. Nether Dragon scales are selling for 35. So maybe we won't do skinning right now. Maybe that's not the best. Maybe that's not the best move. We'll figure it out. One thing for sure, though, I want to come back here and keep pushing away at these shoulders. So I'm going to grab a drink real quick, and I will return. Yeah, the Darkwood Firewater's been nerfed. That sucks. So what's the best thing to do then? Probably wait till Dragonflight, and then maybe the deafness will go up and it'll be worth it. Or roll a Worgen, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'll be right back. Right. We are back. Jay, I don't know what the edit. I don't know what the edit. I don't know what the edit button does. Yes, Adam. That is a good farm. Are you in the NA or in the EU? Because I used to do that farm. And you're right. Except for I did it when Stonehide leather was like 3 to 4 gold a piece and not 80 silver. Yeah, so I don't know how it is on EU, but if you do that farm with the Falcosaurs, you can also make sure you get Legion Gutting. Make sure you learn that because you can get bags that can have gems that go for a lot. Oh yeah. See, if it was 1.6, that might be a little bit more worth it. And you want to make sure you have it maxed out too, so you're getting like 2 to 3 per, not just one. And then get Legion Gutting, and then yeah, the bloods you want to go to the blood vendor, and then you just get whatever's selling the highest, right, on your realm at the time, and then you do it that way. Select an item the next time that you're selling it and it's not undercutting, then you can edit the price of it. Okay, I gotcha. So instead of it like posting it normal or whatever, which if there's nothing listed, it'll default to post it normal. Or listing it min. Jens does the shoulder enchant. I thought they nerfed it to where you can only use it if you are above or you're below like 45 and below. I think they nerfed it. Yeah, you can put it on BOA gear, but I think your character, yeah, I think your character has to be below 45. Didn't used to be that way, but I think that's the way that it is now. You know what? Let's just clear everything here. I mean, we might as well, since the skinning farm is going to be sort of garbage. I don't think it does. I've tried it on heirloom gear before, and I don't think that it does. Christy, I am doing Antorus, the Burning Throne, trying to get a specific BOE drop. The Fellflame Inferno shoulder pads. I'm not having luck, but we keep going. Oh, I gotta wait for him to do this. Thank you. I will need all the luck that I can get because my luck has not been amazing lately. I've gotten lucky on some things, but then not on others. It's just sort of the way that it goes, right? See, I didn't get any loot from any of that trash. I think these guys, the Demolishers, at least from what Wowhead says, they have about the biggest chance of dropping them. Nothing there either. I did get one BOE earlier. Has sort of a crappy sell rate, but it's like 47k. So we'll just stand on all these. I remember when this was current and people would walk on these, and then all the mobs would come, and I'm like, what is hard about like not walking on those? Oh, a fell paw. What are we gonna do with a fell paw? We will get it. This is the one. This is gonna take us home here. We're gonna get it. On this realm, I don't think they sell for as much as they do on the other realm that I'm on. Come on. Does your TSM get laggy or slow posting after a certain amount of items posted or when it scans the price of materials? So TSM gets laggy when it scans the price of materials of region-wide things, right? So if I'm scanning like gear, then it doesn't lag at all. If I'm scanning herbs and leathers and stuff like that, it takes a long time. I'll show you what we're after here. This is what we're after. The purple ones. Right here. 600. Actually, the purple ones are listed for 600k. I want new druid skins. Anybody else want new druid skins? I feel like we're bound for some new druid skins here. Christy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes, gnome druids that can tank in honey badger form. Or maybe they have like a bunny form. Like a bunny, they could have like a bunny travel form and then tank in a honey badger. And then what else could they do? What would be their boomkin form? Like a little tiny owl. Yes. Like a snow owl. Nothing on that one. Yeah, a kitty, yes, like a little cat. A mech dragon form. Yeah. I feel like druids get shafted in the transmog department, right? It's sort of a sick joke, isn't it? Because druids are definitely, I would say, the fastest class to go farm transmog, but they are the worst class for being able to show off transmog, right? That I don't like. And nothing there again. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Micro Godzillas. The gnome druid form would be so cute. Yes. And probably wouldn't be able to see it. I want the fire kitty, but I have yet to go farm it. I tried to farm it once, and that was it. A tinker or an artificer class that combines technology with magic and can tank in mech suits. That's actually a really cool idea. Yes, that would be super cool. It could be like almost like a survival hunter type deal with a bunch of like bombs and stuff like that for a DPS spec, and then yeah, get in a mech suit for tank spec. Yes, I want a spec where you can be a ranged DPS and be an off spec tank, but you don't have to change your gear. Right, you're an agility ranged DPS, and you're an agility tank. You farm old dungeons for transmogs. That's sort of what I'm doing now. I have, but that's not my main source of gold, mainly because I hate reposting. The gnome druid forms are bigger than the others. Maybe they make that a glyph. Rocket boots who can dual wield guns. Yeah. Shoot syringes if health potions at people's butts. Ooh, look at all these people over here farming. I'm guessing that's what they're doing. I don't know what else they'll be doing. Like the RNG involved with dungeons, but the prices have dropped a lot since last year when I used to do it, and they sell for a lot harder now. Yeah, I feel that. But I like the RNG as well, right? That's like what this is, you know. It's like every time you loot, you get that feeling of like, is this gonna be it? It's probably addictive actually, because it gives you like a dopamine hit, right? Like in your brain, and then you're like, yes, and then you get one, and then you're like, okay, now I've got to get another one. Like, if I get one here, which is not looking like I am, I'm on like, I've done so many runs of this. I'll get the purple ones, and then I'll start farming the other colors. But also, Dragonflight is like gonna be tomorrow, so maybe I won't do any of that for a while. You know what I mean? Christy, that's been the topic of conversation for the past couple days. There's no definitive answer. So, some people are in the camp of yes, you can, based on the fact that it is legacy loot. Some people think that you cannot, based on experience. But the reality is nobody really knows. I actually have a ticket open right now to try to figure it out. I would do it. My advice would be do it on a leather worker to be safe. We were trying to find someone who can verify that yes, I've gotten BOEs that are non-class type specific in a Legion raid. So far, we have not been able to verify that, which is starting to lean towards it doesn't happen. But that also wouldn't make sense because the only post I can find is saying that it does. Here, after we kill these next pack here, I'll show you the only post that I found on it. Nothing. Oh wait. Felpaw. Let's see, I posted it in Discord earlier. Let's see if we can get... Alright, so this is a question about legacy loot. Somebody, let's see. Somebody had put this up as a question. They said, hey, I should have got this item, but I didn't. I don't know how to make this bigger, so I'm going to read it. It says... Participating in dungeons and raids 11 levels lower than the character level, item level, other than the character level will activate legacy loot mode. So we're in legacy loot mode if we go in here at 60. Dungeons are treated as if it's a full 5 players are present, providing an equivalent amount of loot. Raids act as though there are 20 players in the raid, providing an equivalent amount of loot. And then this is what it says. All items on the loot tables have a chance to drop, not just ones that are designated for character spec. Okay. So that leads me to sort of believe that you can, right? But that's been literally the only thing that I can find. And people are saying, well, they're talking about raid bosses, but it doesn't say raid bosses, right? It just says the loot. So, again... Blizzard has us not a good answer. So we don't know. So I'm just doing it on a leatherware to because we know for sure it drops for leatherware. So I'm doing it on that. .222 speed. That is that's phenomenal. My speed set's like 176, but I also haven't put a lot of time like into it. We're gonna get these shoulders. It's gonna happen. Today's the day. Stormwind will probably be a zoo Monday. Yeah, that's a good idea. Parking with your garrison so you can at least log in. Yep. Alright, wait for him to do his thing here. Oh, did we get him? Alright, got him. Looks like I actually 200. Let's see, where do I want my speed at? 200, looks like I actually go faster if I'm on, I go 210 if I'm on a regular mount. Looted out allocated yesterday, Druid. Wrists. Okay. Yeah, see, I looted a leather pants on my Demon Hunter just a minute ago. So it's definitely leaning towards it's loot specific. But why is it that the trash has to be class specific, but the bosses aren't? I don't get it. I won't buy it until Blizzard tells me, but I haven't gotten them on anything, so I have no idea. But you definitely don't want to waste your time if it doesn't. Lag? I don't really have too much lag. I did yesterday, but I think it was something to do with my internet. But if everything's running smooth, usually pretty good. Another fell Paul. Does this open? That doesn't open until after you kill the next boss, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I really appreciate the support. And don't forget, no pressure, but if you did find that in your heart on the holiday season you wanted to donate to your favorite streamer WoW Time, you can do a super chat. Alright, alright, just gotta moonfire that guy. There's that. I'm still trying to figure out my feral rotation, because you go between building combo points with the dots and then spending them, and then building combo points with non-dots and then spending them. So I guess you do dot spender, do that, non-dot spender, big dot, and then I don't ever know because it kills them too quick. But Feral's supposed to be one of the better DPS specs going into Dragonflight, yeah? Alright, so let's see. And in this thing it keeps switching, so I can't really practice it. Dot, dot, that, big dot, and then non-dot. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of buttons to press, like fast or something. Did we kill him? We got him. Nice. Yeah, this one here. So I'm trying to use it right before I put like a rip or like another thing up. Restores energy and increases the damage of all your attacks by 15%. So the problem, so I've got some sort of talent that makes this thing reset, and so it resets like more than I can like keep up with. So I'm just not used to the rotation on it, I guess, yet. And honestly, I don't even know what makes it reset. I will be mainly doing druid tanking, so this is fine for what I need it for. But you want to apply your bleeds, and then this, and then this, and then that. I don't think you want to do, see like my tiger? So here's why I don't think I want to use it right away on cooldown. I did it, and then I used some ability, and then it came back up right again, like immediately. And I wonder if the buff stacks, but I don't, like if I'm at almost 100 energy, I don't think that like instantly restoring 50 energy is the move there. So like I should have used it right there. And these things are just not dropping. It makes it reset a lot. It does, yeah. Yep, it is resetting a whole bunch. Some talent does that. Tiger's Fury. Finishing moves extend the duration of Tiger's Fury by 4 seconds per combo point. Instantly restores. There's something that resets it. Oh, here, the cooldown on Tiger's Fury resets when a target dies with one of your bleed effects active. And Tiger's Fury... Okay, so this is not going to be proccing as fast in current content, right? Temporal, what's happening? I'm trying to farm this. Shoulders. Yeah, so it resets when something dies with my bleed effect. So in current content, we're not going to be killing things as fast, right? So the cooldown would be a little bit less. So that, build it, Tiger's Lust, that. Alright. We gotta be running out of resets here. I mean, this is like, I've been going hardcore after these things here, and it has not been working for me. I did get a BOE though, earlier. Yeah, I'm not a big combo point, DPS guy, really, but I figured I'd at least know sort of how to play my my off spec, right? And you always got to remember you have to loot the bodies, right? Like, I think trash does not send it to you in the mail. Bosses do, but I don't think trash does. Jeez. We'll probably run out of our resets here and then end the stream. We're at about the 2-hour mark now. Killed them all and there's nothing to loot. Okay. I see ya. Yeah, trash does it unless your bags are full. Oh, okay. It'll be different tomorrow. There'll be a lot of stuff a lot of new stuff. Yeah, this is interesting. If I mount it up, I go at 210% speed. If I use my druid form to travel, I'm only at 200% speed. So again, you can only kill the bosses and then rerun it again in LFR. Like if this was on like a normal, then you would just have to kill those first 2 packs there, I believe. Right. Killed him. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I can feel it. It's getting closer, the drop. That's the first part, right? Getting it to drop. Then the second part is waiting for it to actually sell. Because there's no guarantee that it's ever going to sell, or it's going to sell in a fast amount of time. I will say that Varus Guillotine that I got though sold for like 370 something K. It sold relatively quick. I think it only took like a week or something. Man, sticky volatile substance. I could start a sticky volatile substance farm by now. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. I actually have a mount that looks like these little dog things here. Another Fellpaw. That's a cool mount, that little frog thing. Has anybody gotten any of the mounts from the Pandaria or Rookmar in WoD that they upped the drop chance on? Yeah. So Freddy, there's a lot of farms like that. It's all or nothing. I'm doing this the long way, but if you do it, if you just kill these first two mobs right here, it literally takes you like 45 seconds. And so you're doing 10 of them in like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So you got to think like, is it worth like gambling with 10 minutes of your time once an hour to get a 2 to 400k item? For me, it is. Now, if you do it this way, and you go all the way down on LFR and it's taking 3 minutes at a time, and then it's taking you 30 minutes of your day to possibly get nothing, then that may not actually be worth it. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So that's one of the, I don't really like all or nothing farms, but that's one of the benefits of this one is 10 minutes, boom, knock it out. You either get it or you don't, you move on about your day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like farms though, typically that like if you don't get, that's why I like the Zereth Mortis farm so much, because it was like, hey, if you didn't get the guillotine, you at least got a bunch of other stuff to make gold. Freddie, you're gonna hate this, but I actually, Vial of Sands recipe, I actually got it my very first canister opening, and I was like, I wonder if they changed it, like it's 100% now, because I read all these horror stories. Um, but I've got it. So, but if it makes you feel any better, the realm that I sell it on, the price is absolutely horrendous. Like, I wouldn't make any gold if I wasn't able to buy the mats at a discount. I mean, it makes like 6,000 gold, and like that's it. So if I didn't get the mats for it from like a goblin discount, I would make 0 gold on it. All right, we got to be close to running out here of runs. You can't even buy two-person mounts, can you? You have to do the recruit a friend. Yeah. I don't know why the people sink that price so much. I hope that you find it. I hope that you get it. Hido or Hido, yeah, but they don't. I'm sorry, I guess I should have specified that. They have multi-person mounts, but none that fly, right? Yep, so two-person flying mounts I don't think that they have. So 28 Panther mounts in the last 15 days, and it took great on the ledger, but the profit's 2 to 5K, yeah. Secret mount from BFA, I'm not sure. Yeah, the Panther mounts, I've sold one in like the past 2 weeks, and it was the same thing. It had some pretty crappy return on investment there. For some reason, the Felcor mount seems to be like the best one. Wait, does the crafted rocket mount carry 2 people? Hello, Boba. And good day, Alex. Welcome, welcome. We are getting ready to end the stream here in a little bit. We're just trying to see if we can get these stinking shoulders to drop. Yeah, I'm not sure which BFA mount that is. Oh, it's like that brain octopus thing. You know what? We're running out of instances here, so let's go on and kill these next few. The hive mind. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. What's it actually? Do we know what it's actually called? It's a secret mount! No, my stream will not offer the drop because I don't stream on Twitch. And it's a Twitch only thing. I don't know who I'm going to be tuning into yet. So we'll just kill these extra ones here because we're running out of instances. This guy is leaving the guild. I know y'all can't see it, but his name starts with like bio stuff, and this is like the 4th or the 5th character that he's like left, so I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, but you can only try it like once a week, and I've already tried it this week. But do you have the Antor and Charhound, or are you just still farming it, or not farming it and just mentioning that it's there? Is it the purple one that drops? It's the purple one, right? Okay, there we go. We have reached too many instances. Let's check one more thing before you end the stream to see, because it would be cool if we got it on stream, to see if the rare that I need in Zareth Mortis is up. And it is not. I do need... How many more ciphers do I need? I need like 360 something more. Why is that not? Oh, because you can't freaking... I wonder if I have those glimmers in any of my banks anywhere. Should probably check. Alright, let's open this. 9 ciphers. Cipher farming is horrendous. Okay, not there. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for the stream. It's a little bit over the 2-hour mark. So thanks everybody for coming by. Look forward to Dragonflight together starting tomorrow. That's going to be awesome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell notification so you can know when I go live and know when I put up videos. Thanks for the support. Remember, if you do want to support the channel, we have a membership option now that you can join. There is a fee associated with that monthly, but you can cancel at any time, and it goes by levels, and you get different perks and stuff like that. You can check it out by clicking the join button down below. It'll let you know what's up with that. If you want to do a one-time donation, super chat, super thanks, those are awesome. But everything here is free that we're doing today. And I appreciate you for coming by, being a part of the conversation, and just hanging out. So, yep, I will check you all later, and have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. I'll catch you all later. Have fun playing the game, and I'll see you in Dragonflight.